My name is Kanisha Hart, and I am a survivor of 16 pedophiles. At 3 years old, my mama used to go boost. She would go steal with her friend, and she would leave me with this man named Curtis. Curtis used to make me give him at 3. The next encounter was with Mr. Holmes. My mama used to run the streets and leave me at Mr. Holmes' house, which was her friend, and he used to make me also give him. The next person was a teenage girl used to take me up under her house and get on top of me and punch me. When my mom would leave me with her friends, she would either be stealing. I never knew what she was stealing. I never saw merchandise. But I know she went to jail when I was maybe 4 or 5, and I had to go stay with her first cousin. My daddy later on in life told me after I had my first baby, he came to the hospital and told me that he used my mama. So from that time, and I was 13, I had my first baby at 13. From that time until pretty much I was 40 years old, I marinated on that with everything else that I had been through and how many people from her hands had done violated me. And I put 2 and 2 together and said, I asked myself, was my mama me? And because also, why did my daddy feel the need? I needed to know that, which he did not know of any molestations. He just knew of my cousin getting me pregnant at 12, which he was like 2 years older than me, my cousin, and that was in Georgia. And he knew about the person who raped me in the church. He didn't know about nothing else. And not until I was 32 years old did I sit down, write down everyone's name, and if I didn't remember their name, I wrote down the location and counted the individuals who had violated me. My mama died when I was 8, and she was just 28. So originally my dad and them tried to get me when my mama died, but my maternal grandma did not want that to happen. So once my mom, brother Michael had done started messing with me, and I went to school and told HRS, DCF, they came and pulled me and my little sister out of the home. My sister didn't have any family other than my grandma, so they asked my daddy, could she come over until they found a placement for her, and they let her come over, and eventually she left, and I stayed with my dad up until a certain point. Once I started living with my daddy, besides only one encounter happened from one person from my paternal side, and that was my Uncle Joe. When I would sit out or he would have me sit next to him, he would put his hand down for me to sit on it. Now, mind you, that was my granddaddy's sister husband, and her name was Aunt Louise, and she was a caterer. She would come down there and cook for my grandma. And when ingredients was needed, they would send my Uncle Joe to the store, and they would always ask me, do I want to ride with my Uncle Joe? I don't remember ever since I've known of him being in my life as a baby, just start off doing me like that. It started after so many rides to the store. Then he started to approach me like that. It didn't just off the rip happen like that over the years. When I told my grandma, I pulled her down to her ear, to whisper in her ear to let her know what he was doing. And she told me, do not tell my granddaddy, stay away from him. And she never sent me again nowhere with him ever.